contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. This match is being sponsored by Handcraft Chiropractic. Introducing first,
Hello wrestling fans, Buzz Anderson here at ringside with Jonas Albert Robinson. This is DOA Portslamdia, live from the DOA Asylum. And we are getting things kicked off with a grudge match to end all grudge matches. Former tag team partners, former tag team champions in the Flaming Aces, Spencer Scott and Zaye Perez, about to light the ring on fire.
It's been a long time brewing, Buzz Anderson. Spencer Scott finally getting tired of carrying that backpack known as Zaye Perez.
I don't know about that. It was Zaye Perez who was found in the parking lot last month at Thrilla Mall, injured, having been attacked. It was Zaye Perez who tried to come and help Spencer Scott in the tag team championship match against the Co-op. And when they didn't win the match, it was Spencer Scott attacking an injured Zaye Perez. Spencer Scott standing in the ring right now, waiting for his former tag team partner, Zaye Perez. I don't think we're going to see too many headlocks or too many wrist locks in this one. I'm sure Zaye Perez is going to have something to say about the way Spencer Scott jumped in. And here he comes. Look out, he's not coming in from the front door. Zaye Perez on the top rope, high drop kick. They didn't wait for the bell. This one is underway. And you had to know that Zaye Perez wasn't going to come in with anything but fire and brimstone.
Absolutely cowardly back jumping to start the match. I'm sure if Spencer Scott did that, you'd be all up in arms, right?
Well, Spencer Scott did do that last month, took advantage of a seriously injured Zaye Perez. And Perez back in the ring, ducks the clothesline. Hurricane Rana, nicely executed. Zaye Perez has healed from his injuries and is taking it to his former tag team partner. In the corner now, hard knife edge chop. Zaye Perez and Spencer Scott know each other like the back of each other's hands. Half Nelson suplex reversed into a backslide attempt. Gets him down, only gets a 1 count. Butterfly suplex by Spencer Scott. And Zaye Perez is down in the corner. This is a very different attitude that we're seeing in Spencer Scott right now.
Oh, gosh. All Spencer Scott did is he figured out the name of the game. It's all about you. What can you do for yourself?
Nice reversal into a brainbuster. These two men were tag team champions. They rode up and down the highways together. And they are fighting each other tooth and nail here in the opening match of Portslamdia. We've got a great card for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 3 championship matches on hand. A lot of exciting action about to take place, but exciting action in the ring right now as Spencer Scott has taken advantage of this match. As somebody who has been in the tag team ranks for a long time, Jonas Albert Robinson, you've got to believe, how have you ever had to wrestle your tag team partner?
Oh, yeah. I mean, once I DDT'd Eric Wright on the floor and broke up the Honor Society. That was I mean, he eventually saw things my way, but I mean, that was pretty fun, you know. Sometimes you just got to branch out on your own, you know. You get tired of somebody else making their career off of your hard work, just like Zaye Perez making his career off the hard work and the sweat of Spencer Scott.
Well, I don't know if that's exactly the case. They were definitely a great tag team. Spencer Scott wanting to make a name for himself now, and he's looking to do it at the expense of Zaye Perez. Nice reversal into a head scissors takedown by Perez. And again, Perez and Spencer Scott are very familiar with each other. They know what moves they like to do. They know the counters that they need to do. And right now, Spencer Scott countered into a backbreaker. That move in the corner by Zaye Perez, and now he's getting a little arrogant right now. As Zaye Perez with a slap to the face, returned with a hard forearm smash. I mean, I think the DOA wrestling fans didn't think they'd ever see this day come. But right now, Spencer Scott has definitely got the better of Zaye Perez.
That's because he's always been the better ace. Whenever they lost, whose fault was it? It sure as hell wasn't Spencer Scott's. I mean, you can look elsewhere. Even look at what happened at the last Prestige Roseland show. That goof of Zaye Perez shattered a light tube over his partner's head. And finally, Spencer Scott realized enough is enough.
He's got the arm in an arm bar right now. He's got all of his weight down on that shoulder joint. And
that left arm is the one that Zaye Perez has a history of elbow problems with.
Well, that's the element of Spencer Scott knowing his partner so well. Backbreaker. And Zaye Perez is in a lot of trouble right now. Spencer looking to finish him off. Gets him. Can he turn him over into the Boston Crab? Perez is fighting it. Now Spencer Scott definitely had a game plan coming in, and he is definitely executing it right now. Picks him up. He's going to drop him right over that top rope strand.
The hot shot with a hot shot.
Well, Spencer Scott didn't go for the cover.
No, he's going to take his time.
Well, that might not be a winning strategy because Zaye Perez has got a lot of fire in his belly.
I mean, let's go back in history. When the Flamin' Aces first started and Zaye Perez dislocated his elbow, Spencer Scott was able to flourish as a single star. But then when Spencer Scott hurt his knee, what did Zaye Perez do? He had to go find another tag team partner because he can't hack it on his own, Buzz.
Well, he's got an opportunity to prove that he can tonight in this match. Definitely on the defensive now, though. Scott into the cover. Goes for the cover, a count of 2. And Perez gets that shoulder up. Well, if Spencer Scott is looking to prove a point, if I'm Spencer Scott, I want to get it done quickly and move on. Throws him out to the outside of the ring. And now Spencer Scott coming out after him. Not a lot of space out here at ringside. And Perez fires back with a forearm. Forearms and chops, but a knee to the midsection. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna try to power bomb him. It looks like right on the apron of the ring.
Oh, that's it, Fidel. Call for the bell. He's done.
I can't see how Zaye Perez could possibly continue, because even though the bandages have come off, he's still got to be dealing with some residual pain from those injuries that he suffered in that parking lot attack.
Parking lot. All that happened is that goof slipped on a banana peel. Zaye Perez can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. You trying to tell me somebody jumped him?
Zaye Perez is a great athlete.
Probably got distracted by a shiny object.
Right now the referee's count is up to 7. He's got a count of 10. Perez is fighting to get to his feet. The count is up to 8. And Perez gets back in just in time. But the problem is, waiting for you in the ring is an energized Spencer Scott.
As always, Zaye Perez, more guts than brains.
Spencer Scott looking to suplex Perez back into the ring. Oh, turned into a stunner. Nicely done by Zaye Perez.
What a rabbit out of his hat with that one.
But it's a defensive move right now. Zaye Perez can't capitalize on it. He's taken so much punishment.
Well, he was able to create some distance, though, between them. Get himself a breather.
Backing into the corner and charging. Able to hit the forearm. Scott catches the leg. Enziguri. And Zaye Perez, as he has done so many times before, getting that second wind. Some psychology there. Reversing into a tornado DDT off that second rope. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count, but that was close. Well, if Spencer Scott wants to prove himself by beating Zaye Perez, Perez has got as much to prove by beating Spencer Scott. He's going up to the top rope right now, taking a risk, as he always does. Lands on his feet, rolls through. Fireman's carry position. Into a cutter.
TKO, that's one of his premier moves.
And Spencer Scott didn't go for the cover.
No,
Probably could have pinned him. Now he's going to the ropes.
Oh!
And he is met by the knees of Zaye Perez.
Took a little bit too long gloating.
Now Perez charging up and over. Blocks the shot, forearm shot of his own. Trying to get back into the ring now. Catches him in a crucifix bomb. Shining Wizard. Spencer Scott wisely rolling to the outside of the ring. That's exactly what I would have done. Slow the momentum.
That might be pure instinct on his part. He might not even know where he's at.
Well, sometimes it's good to take a breather on the outside of the ring. No timeouts in wrestling, but that's a good way to get a little bit of a separation. But right now, Zaye Perez, 2 feet right to the mush, and now they're going to the outside of the ring. Beating on his former tag team partner is Zaye Perez, and you can bet that that's the frustration coming out of what happened at the Thrill 'Em All event. Both men on the outside of the ring, the referee encouraging them to get back in. Into the ring post goes Spencer Scott, and it doesn't look like Zaye Perez has any intention on getting back in the ring. Spencer Scott and Zaye Perez going at it on the outside. They don't care about the count, fans. And the referee counts 10. Fidel calls for the bell. These two men fighting on the outside of the ring. This one could not be contained by the confines of the squared circle.
They might take it out of the building.
We need to get some help out here. We've got other referees coming out.